Okay, now I'm back. I am so mad. I don't even know what to say right now. Because my class, my science phonological class, they failed me. They failed me. Every class I could, they failed me. This class too, I went, they have failed me. Why? Why? What? Only me in my life. My life has been tormented. Which African witches don't want me to go up? If I go up, they pull my leg. If I go up, they pull my leg. Just look at the test I just took. My professor said, "Fool, see me." He said, "Fool, see me," and he cancelled my work. No, why? 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 You ask me a question, I give you answer. Listen, they said answer this question reasonably. Listen, reasonably. Let me tell you the questions and let me tell you my answers. They said, explain why phosphorus, trichlor, something is polar. I should explain why phosphorus is polar. And I wrote, the reason why phosphorus is polar is because God made it that way. That is the way God made it. So I can't really explain it because that's the way God made it. It has no explanation. If it was in the Bible, I could have drawn a diagram, but it's not in the Bible too. That's the way God made it. And the man cancelled it. They asked me again, what type of attractive bonds? What if an attractive bond holds sodium ions together with crystal chloride? If you ask me what type of attractive bond, and I say James Bond, am I wrong? You say bond, what type of bond attracts or holds sodium? When I say James Bond, that one too they cancelled it. Why? Why? My third question was, in which battle did Napoleon die? I said Napoleon died in his last battle. Tell me I'm wrong. I beg, tell me I'm wrong. Did Napoleon die in his last battle? Did Napoleon die in his last battle? This is too much. It is outrageous. It is tantamount to barbarism. These people, God is holding me right now. If it wasn't for God, my God, I don't want to do anything because my purpose is not good. If I do it, they will take me back. But no problem. I'll just give it to the Lord. You asked me another question. What was the Declaration of Independence signed? Me, I wasn't there. And I know most of the time where it's at the end of the paper that they sign. So I wrote the Declaration of Independence was signed at the bottom. Cancel it and give me wrong. Tell me where do they sign signature at the end of the paper? It isn't the bottom. I wrote the declaration of the paper is signed at the... No problem. You asked me, Ohio River flows in which state? When I was in primary 5, they told me water can flow in 3 states: liquid, solid, or air. I think yes, liquid, solid, or air. Yes. Oh, gas. It's not air, gas. So if you ask me, the Ohio River flows in which state? And I say it flows in liquid state. Am I wrong? It flows in liquid. That's what it flows in. Because it's not frozen and it's not gas, so it's liquid. If I'm wrong, tell me. Tell me, my people, tell me that I'm wrong. Tell me. What is the reason for a divorce? Marriage. If you don't marry, how can you divorce? So you ask me what's the reason for a divorce? I say marriage. This man, my BP is going up. My BP is going up. But no problem. God will punish that professor. You punish that professor and give the remaining results to their children. Nonsense. Very good. And they asked me, what is the main reason for failure? I said examination. That's the reason why we are failing. If we go to school, they don't give us exams. I beg, we all pass. No exam. Go sit in the class and go. What's the reason for a failure? I said examination. This man wrote full beside that. I didn't talk. My next question was, upon ascending to the throne, what was Queen Elizabeth's first act? I said Queen Elizabeth's first act was to sit down when he went onto the throne. That's what she did. She just sat on the throne. There was no act. So if you ask me upon ascending to the throne, what was Queen Elizabeth's first act? And I said Her first act was to sit down and you write it and you cancel it. What kind of professor are you? What kind of professor are you? My God, no problem. And they asked me again, how can we keep our school clean? I said, by staying home. If we stay home, our school will be clean. Because nobody will come to the school and make it dirty. So we should stay home. That one too, problem. And my last question was, find X. This is it. Find X. Find X. This is X. I draw and I write this is X. You see? This is X. Because that's where the X is. I point an arrow and say this is X. The man cancelled my work. Cancelled. It is cancelled. What again? What again did this prove of? What again? What again? The last question, they asked me, if you have 3 apples and 4 oranges in one hand, and another 3 oranges and apple in other hand, your other hand, what do you have? I said you have a large hands, because if a human being, you can have 3 apples and 4 oranges in one hand, and you can have 5 apples and 3 oranges in another hand. What do you have? Isn't it large hands? Isn't it large hands? Foolish. But anyways, forget. That's not even an issue. Forget these people. How can I fail my science chronological class? Then what am I? I write all these things they give me wrong. Why? I went to fashion school. I didn't do anything there. I went to bakery school. Nothing. I wanted to become a shoemaker. Nothing. So right now, what? Everything I do, they give me wrong. Why? It's okay, forget. And all the girls, you girls, that when you go to a boy's house and they're trying to take your dress off and you ask what are they doing? Foolish. I'm taking off your dress. You're asking me what am I doing? I beg, I'm taking off and go iron and come and put it back on you. Nonsense. See, my brothers, don't worry. If she's trying to do anything, you're trying to take off the shirt or anything, she's trying to do play nonsense, I beg, forget her. Point the door. Let her walk out. Forget. Let her go. Just go take your cream. Take your cream. I beg, go take your cream, pour some in your hand and simulate yourself. I said, simulate. See, pour it on your hand and simulate yourself. That one you feel okay. Don't let any girl come do to know on you. Let them go. Why do you think they made cream? Put some in your house and simulate yourself. My God. These people. Me don't let any girl come and do to know me. Nonsense. Oh yeah, I'm even mad. Please, okay.